I don't know much about wine, but it's clear to me that these aren't in the proper order. Let's see if I can fix that. That looks more orderly. And look at this poor fellow down at the end. Old, almost empty, improperly stored. Surely vinegar by now. I can't stand to see him suffer. I'm taking him with me.
I can't believe you brought up the whole mummy thing. Can't we let the past lie?
I humbly redirect the question back to you.
Touché.
I shall stay here with Odette, ma'am. Pray, be careful.
I don't know the code. I don't know the code. I can't do... No. No, that... I need to... It folds neatly into a thin plank. Quite convenient, really. This ivy looks real, but it's actually made of cloth and wire. I can't do that. Yet. That's the right idea. I poured the corks are all floating on top of the vinegar. If I give that a good shake, the baking soda and vinegar will mix, making a right mess. I must be sure to handle this with care. I can't do that. No. I need to use... I can't do that. I need to use... If I had just waited a little longer, the ocean would have put this fire out for me.
What? Why do you say that? Is there something wrong with the ship?
You know, for someone who prides himself on his foresight, you possess remarkably little. The ship is sinking. Can we get out of here now, please?
Yes, of course. I mean, no, we can't. I can't even stand. My leg is in bad shape.
You're impossible, you know that. Let me see if I can cobble together some sort of crutch or splint. I don't... That... I don't... I need to use... I need to... I don't... Not now, perhaps...
At last! We must make haste.
Of course. By the way, you're welcome.
I shall thank you properly once we are safely above deck. Hurry! I am seeing terrible events come to pass if we do not leave soon.
Cottoning on to that, are ya? It's locked. There's nothing left to... There's nothing left to do here. I've done all... I've nothing left to... I've done all I can. The ink made marks on the paper, but they look meaningless to me. Now there are more letters on the paper, but I still can't make heads or tails of them. Now the picture is complete. It reads, I am available to you from noon to 3 and from 9 till midnight. For whatever that's worth. No. I'm available to you from noon to 3 and from 9 till midnight. That sounds like a message from the cryptic Mr. Tavaloris if ever I heard one. I can't do that. No, that... No. I'm available to you from noon to 3 and from 9 till midnight. That sounds like a message from the cryptic Mr. Tavaloris if ever I heard one. Another mirror door solved! Mr. Tavaloris, we're trying to get above deck, but someone has locked the gate outside the mirror door at the second-class stairwell.
Yes, that was me.
Why on earth would you do that?
I didn't think there was anyone left down here. And I didn't want people coming back down for their favorite hairbrush or something equally trivial. You shouldn't be down here either, you know. Women and children first.
I'm looking for my mother.
Not a hairbrush, yet still, in a situation like this, you have to trust your mother's intelligence will guide her to the boat deck, just like yours should guide you.
I know, it's just... we didn't part on the greatest of terms.
Look, here's the gate key. Take it, and take my advice as well. Get to the boat deck post-haste.
Mrs. Ashley, I'm glad to see you are all right. When I saw your husband come by without you a few moments ago, it was cause for concern.
You saw my husband? When?
Minutes ago, he headed towards the fore of the ship with much intent. He seemed upset.
How about my mother? Have you seen my mother?
She went aft about 10 minutes ago.
Thank you, Vincent. George? What are you doing here?
Punching!
Yes, I can see that. You do that well. But you need to get to a lifeboat. This isn't the time to play.
They wouldn't let me in here before. Now they said stay here.
What? Someone told you to stay here? Who was that?
Man in them shippy clothes. Said another skip would be coming for me.
When did this happen?
Couple minutes ago. Fine by me, I says. I'm punching.
This won't do at all. I must tell one of the crew. Mother!
Margaret!
I've been searching for you. Where have you been?
There was a terrible explosion. It knocked me flat on the ground. When I got up, all this oil was flowing from the chimney. So I can't cross it. It'd take me overboard. Don't you try either, dear. Save yourself.
I don't... That...
Captain, I don't think you understand what I'm offering you here.
And I've told you, Mr. Ashley, I have equal concern for all passengers aboard. I cannot single out any person.
What about women? What about children? They are singled out, aren't they?
Now, Mr. Ashley, I know you're upset, but...
I'd just as soon not hear anymore. Robert? Is that you in there? Captain, I don't think they can hear me above their arguing. Either that or they are choosing to ignore me.
Ma'am, you shouldn't be up here. You should be in a lifeboat.
You haven't seen my husband, have you?
Mr. Ashley? No, I haven't. Not for some time.
If you do see him, please tell him I'm looking for him.
I will do that, ma'am.
Yes?
I wish you'd never found your boarding pass.
Thank you, Thomas.
Please, Mrs. Ashley, I have everything here under control. Get to the lifeboat as quickly as you can.
I can't do that.
Mrs. Ashley, you must listen.
I know, lifeboats, but there's a child in the gymnasium and he won't leave. He said he was told to wait in the gym until a crew member came to get him.
A child?
8 at most.
Blast. I'd best fetch him. Please, don't disturb the captain while I'm gone. He's in his sitting room trying to strategize a way out of this mess.
Yes, that would be best. These keys must have fallen from their pegs when Titanic lurched. I'm sure I could find a use for at least one of them. Now, if I only knew where any of these keys went. Maybe I can disable the flow of oil to the aft funnel. I need to use that in a different way. I can't do that. My knack for breaking things is unrivaled. How am I going to match these keys with their proper pegs? I'm sorry, Thomas. It would seem disturbing the captain is my destiny. Just stay there, Mother. I'll be back.
I'm not going anywhere.
I need to use that in a different way.
Margaret, what are you doing in here?
Mrs. Ashley, you should be in a lifeboat.
I should ask the both of you what you're doing in here.
The captain and I were just having a discussion about ship's policy. Tedious stuff.
I'm not a fool, Robert.
Of course not. Look, Margaret, the situation on board is grave.
You think I don't know that? I've known that for ages. I tried to tell you, but you were too busy downing drinks to listen.
If you'll both excuse me, I have duties to attend to.
Margaret, please. Now is not the time.
Well, you're right about that, at least. Meet me at the grand staircase. I'll join you there momentarily. We can discuss this further then.
Yes, all right.
I've done all I can. I've nothing left to it. Now just wait here a few moments, Robert. I need to go get my mother.
We don't have much time. Hurry.
I could stand to vent a little aggression. I don't know my own strength. Say, I didn't know they filled these things with sand. It's no purse, but it will have to do. There, just gritting the path like winters in Somerset.
Oh, me darling girl.
Mother, I need you to stop running about the ship. We need to organize and get into a lifeboat as soon as possible.
Oh, I agree, but...
No buts, no excepts. Now please, just do as I say, Mother. Get to the ground staircase and stay there. I'll meet you there soon.
If I must.
At last! I have you both in the same place at the same time. We need to get to a lifeboat immediately.
Margaret, I hate to rain on your parade, but I don't think it's quite that simple.
And just how would you know that, Mother?
Actually, Margaret, dear, I must agree with your mother.
What?
Well, getting to lifeboats is a grand idea, but we all know there are far more people aboard than boats. And we need an edge. We can't just hope to be lucky. I have quite a repository of cash in my room. It might just mean the difference between a spot on a boat and a spot on the sea floor.
And I need to retrieve my heart medication, or I could die either way.
What? You mean we have to go all the way down to steerage?
It isn't in steerage.
Well, where is it then?
In the hospital. They wouldn't let me carry it with me.
Well, we don't have time to do both. We have to split up. I'll come with one of you.
Which one?
I'll go with you, Mother. Robert is capable of taking care of himself. I'm not so sure you are.
That settles it, I suppose.
Don't mope, Robert. You'll be fine. Just act fast and get to a lifeboat.
Oh, these stairs. They're devilish.
This gate is locked. I'll have to find a way through. Can you soldier on a bit?
I think I should stay here. I'm not feeling well.
Is it your pills?
Maybe. I'll just sit here. Wait for you. Remember, white round pills. Glass bottle.
Got it. I'll be as quick as I can. The rowing machine won't work without the seat, but that hardly matters anymore. It's too heavy to lift. I can roll it, but not with any kind of speed. Ah, a mirror. No doubt accessible only by solving another one of Mr. Tavaloris's ridiculous puzzles. When I've had it up to here with the childish games, time to try a more direct route. I can't do... Whew! Even lifting the medicine ball those few inches was near impossible. I'm sorry, Dean, but it had to be done. These tunnels look like they go on forever. I'd best take care not to get lost. A note. It reads, I've left myself to the fates. I didn't play it straight, and by all rights deserve what I get. Cryptic, but also quite disturbing.
No luck yet? Just as well. I'm not much up for walking.
Never thought I'd be spending so much time in hospital at my age. With all this water in here, there's too much pressure on the door for me to open it. I'll have to find another way to get Mother's medication. With all this water... I can't get it open. And the glass is too thick to break without some help. Thomas!
Margaret! I mean, Mrs. Ashley. Why aren't you in a boat yet?
There's something I need to find below deck first.
That won't be easy. They're locking all the doors as they clear people out. They don't want anyone going back after a trinket.
It's no trinket I'm after. It's my mother's heart medicine.
Well, make haste, Mrs. Ashley. Time is of the essence. I will do what I can to reserve you a spot.
If your property needs destroying, kindly contact Mrs. Margaret Ashley, Vandal at Large. In other circumstances, I'd have called that a bit of fun. At last, Mother's medicine. I'd best get it to her immediately. Here are your pills, Mother.
Thank you, Margie.
Now we have to get to the lifeboats as quickly as possible. Thomas, I believe we're ready to board a boat now.
Of course. Follow me, Mrs. Ashley.
Thomas, you haven't seen my husband, have you?
I can't say I have, ma'am. But please, don't lose hope. Mr. Ashley is nothing if not resourceful.
And you'll find yourself a spot, won't you, Thomas?
I have my spot already, ma'am. Now please, there isn't much time.
I had worked so hard to get what I thought I wanted. A powerful husband who could lift me from my meager beginnings to something grander. With one lapse in judgment, it was gone. Robert had our entire lives set up for us once we arrived in New York Harbor. I suppose now I'll have to pick up the pieces. Perhaps I'll learn something in the process. I knew that once we reached America, I wouldn't feel alone. Besides my mother, I had my newly christened sisterhood. Those who survived. There, shivering in those lifeboats, our eyes transfixed by the horror before us, We were attending a mass funeral for those who were not yet dead. It was our lot to remember them, to the rest of the world.